kinds of trees. One of them is found in scripture. The mustard seed. Jesus made a reference to the mustard seed. And we know that the mustard seed is not the smallest seed in the world. We may think like that, but no, it's just a very small seed. And then we made reference to another one. The giant redwood. These grow to 10 feet, 300 feet. These are huge trees. But they start life as a seed that's 1/8 of an inch wide. Tiny thing. That tiny thing grows to fulfill its potential and become literally a giant. And we spoke about the fact that that's how we are. And we consider ourselves as being the seed. So in considering ourselves as being the seed, then we consider that we have some responsibilities. But then we consider also that we are the seed and there are some things that we need to do. And we heard some of those. Sister Susie mentioned just don't take any insurance. Sister Shema mentioned putting on roots. All of those are things that who has to do? The seed. So when the seed is you, who has to do that? Exactly. Those are things that you have to do. So we can help you. So the old adage says that you can lead a horse to what you... Amen. Right? So it is there available to you. Have you realized that sometimes, and see if you can give me an example of this. You realize that there is an environment where one person is progressing. That person is increasing going. It's not necessarily the church environment, an environment. One person is advancing, going on, and there's another person. They're not going anywhere. They've been there for 10 years, no change. They came here at this level, they stay at this level, their conversation, everything remains the same. Can you think of such an example? Can you share that? Is it a safe example to share? Without violating any trust or confidentiality, you can give an example of what that might be like? No? What about the job? No, we're not calling names, but you talk back to me. Tell me if you see this happen or you know that. People come into a job, and in that place, one of them moves on, or some of them move on, go higher, promoted and given responsibility, and other of them, in the same environment, with the same opportunities, they go nowhere. They have failed to what? They've also failed to take, grab hold of opportunities presented to them. Sorry, say that? Well, good example. We come to that list. So let's jump on that one time. So he speaks about there are different kinds of seeds that have different kinds of potential. So for example, we spoke about a giant redwood that grows to 300 feet. Then we speak about the mustard seed, which is really a bush, but it can grow tall to look like a tree. And then there's the grass, the lawn grass. Some of them have a potential to grow about 2 inches tall, and they're not going to go any further than that. That's their potential. Just like some of us, physically. Some of us will grow to, every so often, you have to create examples, right? So can I just borrow you? Right? Some of us have potential to grow to this one. That's just what it is, right? And then some of us have potential to go to this one. And then there are those, when I stand next to them, it's like Nikki standing next to me, right? Their potential was to be much taller. Tallest person in the world, 7 foot, 10 inches or somewhere thereabouts, or 8 feet. Those are very real people. Their potential was for that, so they grew to that height. So one of the days when we used to believe, for example, we used to believe interesting things long time. We used to believe that when the baby young, take coconut oil and rub the baby nose. Why? So the nose will be straight. You know that's an old wives' thing. You know that, right? So we do things like try to bang the foot so the foot will remain small. Those things don't work. They don't work, right? So we need to talk about trying to stretch and all that kind of thing. Those things don't work. Those things have no control over what is inside of you genetically. Your height, your complexion, your skin, your eye color, a whole host of those things are determined inside of you genetically. You have no physical control over them. You can think, I want to be 6 inches taller. You can think that all you want. That will happen. Amen? So, well, the next is referring to something that I said, that there are different kinds of potential. So there are some people who will grow, and then some people who will grow more. The important thing in there is what? growth, but some specific kind of growth. Growing to what? Your potential. Exactly. So if Nikki wants to grow up to be a 6-footer, guess what? Just don't happen. Never mind the fact that she's already grown. I didn't leave her alone with me. So different kinds of potential, but we need to grow to our potential. But we all have the capacity to grow. Socially, physically, intellectually, spiritually, but we're focusing on spiritual. So we're going back on the seed. What does the seed need to grow? It needs water. What does the seed do? It needs sunlight. What else does it need? It needs food, nutrients in the soil. Anything else that the food needs? Seed. Seed needs. So those are some of the things that it needs. Now while the seed is inside the ground, it's not going to get much sunshine, is it? Yeah? An interesting thing with seeds that you put them in the ground, you plant them in the ground, you cover them over with soil, you hide them away, and that's where they grow. Growth takes place where? First, visibly or invisibly. And a whole lot of us miss that point. The seed is doing a whole lot of work away from where you can see. Miles Monroe speaks about God putting us, hiding us, and then putting things on top of us. And people maybe even walking on top of us and pressing the soil up. And that's the place where He desires for us to go. It must happen invisibly. If it's happening invisibly, as it applies to you, if the growth is happening invisibly, where is it actually happening? On the inside. That's right. On the inside. An interesting thing with growth is that we will grow physically to a particular height, or particular ideal size, or weight, or whatever that is, depending on your body type. But then there is something else that can continue to grow for the rest of your life. That is you as a person. You have the potential every living day of your life to continue to grow, to continue to learn, to continue to get better. Your entire life, you can continue to do that. So you can be better. So here's a litmus test, right? So I've been married for 18 years to Sister Susie. So this is why you put it all in the line and you hope it works, right? Am I a better husband today than I was 17 years ago? So yeah, I've grown as a person, as a husband. And for the rest of my life, I can continue to do that. Amen? So he spoke about the seed. We spoke about the growing process. We spoke about the temperature. One of the things that's required is temperature. Talk to me about temperature as it relates to a seed. Exactly. So there are different kinds of seeds that will require different kinds of environments. And so there are some seeds that will grow better in warmer climates, and some seeds that will grow better in the cooler climates.